star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
A look at the Magic starting group. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Terrence Mann is out there with Demon. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. They're still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
There's Bain using his size at the rim.
Here's Demon. Pass to Clowney. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Outside, Bain. Suggs with the screen for Bain. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Here is Carter. Michael Porter making his last shot. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. To the middle, here's Mann, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Carter. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Porter in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Banchero looking around. On the wing, Bain. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Porter, no luck. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Bain. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Suggs. And the three off target. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Demon. The shot comes out. Suggs with some nice defense. The Magic have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. That one good for 2.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
We go fast. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team hype.
Opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. Michael Porter, 4th.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Now, here's Bain. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Nets working the ball around now. Porter, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Carter outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bain. Rebounded by the Nets. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Suggs with a screen for Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That's trailed by 3. Porter, bounce pass. Out left to the wing. And Bain pulls it down.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now, here's Suggs. Nothing on the board. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Free throw drops for Suggs. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Craig, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Both free throws good from Suggs. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of two super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Suggs with a screen for Bain. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bain's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Magic.
Oh, man, just a big response from Bane.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Here's Mann. He's got 5. Down low, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Bain with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To the paint, and Claxton throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Magic leading by 4. Outside, Bain. They set the pick for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Fires for 3. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Carter.
How about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Mann. Here's Demon. And here's Porter. He's defended by Wagner. Now Claxton, 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
There's Wagner with the 3. Nets trail by 6 to the inside. Here's Porter. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Demon. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. To the middle, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Magic leading by 6. Wagner passes to Carter. one is off. Good defense by Claxton. Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. Oh, good on the triple.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force. 5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
That's to Demon. Out to the right wing. Claxton finds Porter. Here's Demon. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Orlando leading by 8. At the elbow, it's Wagner. Back to Bain. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Porter passes to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside Porter. It's good from long range. Porter's got 5 now.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Banchero. High post try. The rebound by the Nets.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Porter, bounce pass. Here's Demon. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Black. Bain kicks to Banchero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Inside. Here's Demon. He's got 8. Now Porter. And it's all evened up. He has 7.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Tie game in Brooklyn. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Goga Batadze. Anthony Black is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. The Magic shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Black. Averaging about 16 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough. So you try to build it." Kevin, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Not just a scorer, Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Releases from 15. Stolen by Batadze. The 10-footer. And he overshot that one, missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Williams, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pulls up from the corner. Orlando gets it back. Now Black. He had 27 points last game. Misses the 3. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
5 to shoot. Thomas against Bane. Thomas's shot is off. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Black. Isaac outside. Now Bane. Over Thomas. Torrey with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
First team
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And Sharp, no good on that one. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Man passes to Thomas. Here's Clowney. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Shot clock at 3. Thomas, no good.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
So smooth off the bounce. Wagner makes it look easy.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Nets passing it around, and a wide open look for Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing. Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Bane kicks to Suggs. Launches a 3, and there's Bane. That's good on the assist from Suggs. Bane's got 20 points.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that dribble. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
One shot.
at the line. 1 shot.
And that one misses. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 1. Outside, Porter. Back to man. From downtown, And Clowney can't get it to go. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. A kick out to Bain. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's an elite shooter at work. Bain from the coffin corner.
Here's Mann. He's got 5. Outside Porter. Pass to Claxton. And here's Porter. A 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Wagner finds Suggs. Here's Bitadze. Now Wagner gets the 3-pointer to fall. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Brooklyn's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. On the wing, man. Sharp with a screen on Suggs. Claxton the pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Sharp sets the pick for Porter. They need this. They shoot again. And Sharp lays it up and in. Sharp's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
He's checked in for Charlotte. And a switcher also for Orlando. Banchero's checked in. Up top, Wagner. Pass to De Silva. Here's Bain, defended by Mann. Bain, no good. That's trailed by 5. Here's Clowney. Claxton with it. He's got 8. It's up a 3. And it's Demon missing. Bain kicks to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Bangs home the trifecta. Banchero's got 13.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Net shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Demon. Paxton a screen on Suggs. And it's Demon missing.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And it's Suggs missing. Net shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Bain. No good on the three. Nets trail by 10. Porter passes to Mann. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. He has 7.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Orlando now. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside, Bain. The three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Here's Demon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver. The Nets working the ball around now. No good with the triple. Magic leading by 8. In the corner, it's Bain. Back to Banchero. Pass to De Silva. Magic working now with the new shot clock. And it's Banchero missing. And here are the Nets. Now, Mann. Here's Demon. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bain's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Back to Suggs. Nice form on the 20-footer. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Here's Porter to the left wing. Here's Demon. He's covered by Suggs. Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 20-6 run. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Back to Porter. Mann in the corner. Pass to Demon. No good from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. A 12-point game. And it's Demon missing.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Wagner, guarded by Porter. Banchero, right side. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Takes a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Porter's got it back down to single digits for Brooklyn.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Desmond Bain getting it done for the Magic. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out.
When I look at the Nets, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. I hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's Suggs. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Terrence Mann is out there with Demon. And it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bain passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And this is what you love about Carter. Sets great picks, and he's a monster rolling toward the cup.
And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 11. Outside, Porter fires from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside, Bain. Suggs with a screen for Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Demon. Here's Claxton. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Demon's got 11 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
Porter, no luck. Magic leading by 5. Carter sets the pick for Bain. Shoots over man. Connects in the foul line jumper. Bain's got 25 points.
When a shooter like Bain gets in a groove, it can be trouble. He's just going to keep attacking you and keep on scoring.
Here's Demon. He's covered by Suggs. Clock at 4. Here's Mann. Orlando grabs the miss. Bain's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ben Carroll, left side. Puts it up from 15. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Demon. Back to Porter. Shoots over Wagner. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Wagner, a screen on Porter. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Hands it from downtown. Wagner's got 8 points.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
The Nets working the ball around now. Claxton, a screen on Suggs. And it's Demon missing. Orlando leading by 10. To the middle, it's deflected. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Mann. Can they get it? No good, shot missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's the screen. Banchero dishes to Suggs. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Both free throws good from Banchero. Nets trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here to put on a show, your Rockets.
For Desmond Bane. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 21 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Magic on defense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Carter. Claxton with the steal. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you, Kev.
Thank you, Allie. Nets trail by 12. It's the Demon to stop the run, and the layup is good. Demon's got 13.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now, here's Suggs. 6 points for him. Wagner outside. Now, Banchero. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Suggs passes to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Here's Orlando now. They're on an 11-2 run. Banchero passes to Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Demon missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the inside. The shot, no good. Good defense by Claxton. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Porter. Over Bain. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Fires the three. Bain, no good.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Now Porter, guarded by Bain. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Demon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his third assist on the night.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Carter outside. Banchero outside. Just 5 on the clock. The jump hook. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
And so Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Check in for Jalen Suggs. Looking now at some numbers for Anthony Black.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
That's the Demon. Here's Wolf. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mann. And the Nets miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Black the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Pass to Mann. To the paint. Here's Clay. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Black kicks to Wagner. Payton for 3. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Demon. He's got 16.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so here's Orlando. And here's Banchero. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. That free throw, good from Banchero.
And the top pick in the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero excels with the ball in his hands as a playmaker or finisher.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Liddell's checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Terrence Mann. Both free throws, good from Banchero.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Here's Demon. 16 points for him. The kick out to Williams. Jacks up a three, and he's good on the three ball. Williams has got 8 points.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Pass to Bitadze. Now, here's Banchero. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Magic ball.
We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Number one, the Nets.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Ray comes in for Demon. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero.
And even though he hasn't been himself and hasn't affected his team too much, they've still got the lead.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Kind of a rare spot for Bane, but he's a true shooter, so he can get it dialed in.
Here is Thomas. Still without a basket. 1:09 left in the third. Pass to Wolf. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside, Payne. Isaac outside. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 12. Down low, here's Porter. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bounce pass, Black. Pass to Isaac. The rebound by the Nets.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Wolf, defended by Bitadze. Porter kicks to Thomas. Over in the corner, Williams. There's the triple. Knocks down the three ball. Williams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Magic, Anthony Black is out there with Suggs. Then it's Bitadze. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the power forward.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Wagner missing. Nets trail by 7. Here's Ray. Outside Thomas. 6 to shoot. It's up a 3. The rebound by Bataze.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Magic lead by 9.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Now Porter. The 3 from Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Back to Suggs. Bataze setting a screen for Suggs. From outside, off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really awful.
And the shot is good. Thomas got his first 2 points.
With the ball in his hands, Thomas is crafty moving downhill.
Now Suggs. Shoots over Torrey. At the elbow, Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Bitadze. The Magic need to get a shot off here. De Silva. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Suggs. Buries the corner 3.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
To the middle. Here's Porter. Lays it up off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Suggs with the ball. Bataze the pass to Wagner. Back to Bataze. And Bataze throws it down.
And Wagner is comfortable in the pick and roll. His decision making is impressive in those situations.
Nets trail by 10. Porter with the screen for Thomas. Inside. Releases. Again, the Nets for 2.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Williams against Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Torrey. On the wing, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Wolf, no good. Magic leading by 8. Here's Black to the wing right side. Wagner from long range. Rebound by Williams.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Thomas's shot is off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Pass to Wolf. And here's Porter. Now Thomas. There's a good screen from past the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. Magic have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. It's Black, top of the key. From the top of the key, a rebound by the Nets. Torrey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Thomas. Rebound by the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Wagner outside. For the three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Thomas, a screen on Suggs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line. Choré. At the line. 2 times.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Orlando leading by 8. Outside, Bain. Pass to Banchero. Launches it. And with the rebound. Mann's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Claxton a screen on Carter. Mann finds Claxton. Over Bain. The shot's good from Claxton.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. A three-pointer is right on target. Banchero's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Traoré. Pass to Clowney. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
That is a perfect placement of that time. Just guided it right to him.
Magic shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Get loud. It's time for team fight.
Checked in for Brooklyn. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Wagner passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Demon. Porter finds Mann. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here's Demon. Here's Clowney. screen on Wagner. They're outside. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Here's Demon. Pass to Clowney. Here is Porter. That's the three fly. And the Nets another three.
That's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Carter with the screen. He drills the three.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now Porter. A 10-footer sinks the big jumper.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Banchero. The long shot, no good. Here's Demon. Porter knocks down the three.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
No good. Could not tie it up. Carter outside. Suggs outside. No problem with the wide open jam.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs so dangerous in the pick and roll.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Basket is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. The three is off. Nets trail by 3. Here's Demon. Up top, Porter. Shot clock at 5. To tie it up. Doesn't get that one. Wagner left side.
Big moments, not too much for Carter Jr. Clutch gene coming through.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 2 seconds. At the line now for Orlando. Paulo Banchero. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Off target from outside. Suggs outside. So the Magic win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paulo Banchero.